all you lovely Synergy subs. I hope that you are well whenever it is that you watch this video. I'm sending you guys lots and lots of blessings. I am Miss Manifester, but you can just call me Esther. I am here as a guest on Synergy's channel. Thank you so much, Synergy, for having me here, teaching you guys all about manifestation. So today I want to talk to you about detaching, about letting go of your manifestations and what that truly means and how you can actually embody that energy, because it's so easy for somebody to say just like set an intention and then just let it go. And it's like, but I care about this. Like, I really care about this. I really want this. And so the first thing I'll say is like, it's okay that you care about this. You absolutely are allowed to want this. It's, you know, it's important to you. Important is another word that I will come to later in this video, but you have your desires for a reason. So what I will say is that letting go for me is very much an energetic process. It's a gradual releasing. It's not usually something, unless I have absolute trust from the get-go, like absolute trust, and a lot of peace and contentment already. It's not something I usually just flick a switch and go, and then I let it go. You're not a robot. Like, it's okay to take your time, okay? Please just give yourselves that permission to allow this to be a process and unfolding as you grow on your spiritual journey, as you build your faith, as you build your trust in the universe, and as you learn how to manage your emotions that enable you to surrender effectively. And whilst we are here today, I just want to introduce my beautiful, one of my beautiful babies, Daphne. Daphne, I may even talk about you in this video. Yeah, I may talk about you and my story of how I got you. Yes. And my other doggy Bodhi is over there on the chair opposite, so he's just chilling out over there. The first thing I want to clear up is, what is letting go? Like, what is detaching from your manifestation? Because sometimes it can sound like we're giving up. The F-it method, as I'm going to call it, because I get really paranoid about swearing on YouTube, and it's Synergy's channel, so I want to keep my language clean. But that's something that I do with my clients. Usually though, when they get to that place where they're just like, I cannot push anymore. It's that energy of like, I'm done. I have no more to give on this. I cannot push anymore, because all I'm doing is sending myself going around in circles. I'm building up more and more resistance. And now is the time where I just need to put my hands in the air. It's that very like, you hear that? Joys of living on a main road. It's that very like Jesus take the wheel energy. Like, I cannot like try to control this anymore. And that's really what it is that when we're not surrendering, we're trying to control. We're trying to control when it shows up. Even though, guys, like, your stuff can show up instantly. I've had manifestations that have took time to unfold, like, and I can obviously explain that through my story about Bodhi and Daphne shortly, but things can take time to unfold as all the pieces, all those components come together for you. So you may be trying to control the timeline, you may be trying to control exactly how it comes to you and thinking like it has to come via this source, or it could only possibly come through here, or not being open. Like, I do advocate, like I'm not against like manifesting specific people, but that being said, I encourage people to manifest the partner that is aligned to them vibrationally, that is going to give them the feelings that they want, because sometimes we think what's best for us and what we want isn't always like that thing. So I'm very much on that vein of manifesting. I go more with like manifest what is for your highest and greatest good. And if you can do that, that will allow you to surrender more as well. To surrender how it comes to you, when it comes to you, that unfolding process, and just trusting that what is meant for you, what will serve you in you manifesting the feelings that you want, will not pass you by. So it is not giving up. You're not saying, I don't believe anymore. You're just saying, this is a co-collaborative relationship. I've done all I can. Like, I cannot possibly do any more, and now I need to hand it over to the universe, and I'm going to shift my focus. So this is like the key thing here, guys. This is where your work comes in. You're implementing, you're pivoting, you're choosing of how you want to move forward when you cannot push anymore. So I'm going to take you guys through an exercise that I do all the time. I believe that Abraham Hicks calls it placematting in Ask and It Is Given. I do my own little variations on it. It's not a hard and fast thing, like you can do it in the way that aligns for you. But this just really helps me to focus on what is in my control, and then when I've done that, get off topic. If you are like sending, for example, if you are going to send a message to somebody and then you're waiting for a reply, if you go to a job interview, if you put out like a sales pitch, if you send an important email, if you even put out an Instagram post or a piece of content and you're looking for, you're kind of going, oh, I really hope that takes off, on TikTok or whatever. I'm telling you now, like the best thing you can do is to have something planned for straight after doing that, because there is nothing worse than looking at your phone, constantly refreshing, waiting for communication to come through, because so many of our manifestations come via our phone nowadays. It's the main channel that we receive information from, communication, good news, money in the bank, like so much is all done digitally. So I would really recommend that you use this method to create a plan. So when you've put your energy out there, when you've done what it is that you're doing, that you then have something to go to. So the things that you can do is split your page into 3. I have got this as a PDF that I need to start selling on my website, but I'm not that organized yet, so shame on me. Maybe I'll get this done. It's like a workbook. So the first column is things that you have manifested so far. Big or small. Remember, to the universe there is no size. We just like to label things as big or small, based on our experience in of being humans and society. Anything that you've manifested so far, anything that you're grateful for, just get that down on paper. It's really powerful to start off with what you already know to be true, any evidence that the universe has got your back. Think about times that you found unexpected money, that you were unexpectedly blessed. Maybe you were even in a really dark place and the universe just suddenly everything turned around, or sometimes like when something happens and, you lose your job or whatever, but then there was a better opportunity on the other side. Like things were always working out for you. So I want you to think about that, like all the things you've manifested, things that you're grateful for in your life, your family, friends, your body. Start from a really, really strong position. If you watch my first video where I did the 2-cup method, I talk about the same thing there. Before you do any kind of energy work, before you send text messages to people, before you send out emails, job applications, doing intentions, whatever it is that you are doing, when you're putting energy out, it's really good to start from a positive place, and like get yourself in that excited, positive, like all is well mindset. Okay, so that's your first column. By the way, guys, like look, sometimes I think this is like a spirit communication thing. I get like really hot random one ear, different ears, different times. I don't know, like, but I was just like, I had to show you because as we were talking, I just became really aware that old hot ear is back. When you've done that, feel free to pause the video. When you've done that, you want to take your middle column and I want you to think about actions that you need to take. Okay, so these could be the actions you want to take where, like all those things I've just discussed, whether it's doing a manifestation ritual, whether it's using or a method, like technique, whatever word you want to use for that, because not everyone likes the word ritual. Also, doing subliminals or doing your EFT or anything like that, like things that you want to do to put that energy in motion behind your intention. Then it's going to be actions you need to take. So for example, like, is it studying for your exam? Is it sending a message? Is it just, writing your CV? Like all of these kind of very, they're called like masculine energy things, like all your kind of like to-do activities where you're saying to the universe, this is the energy that I'm putting towards this. I want this thing. I'm showing you this through my energy, where the attention goes, the energy flows. This is you doing your bit, okay, of the equation, because it's not all about sitting on your bums and like law of attraction just sends everything to you. It's like a constant relay race where you run a lap, you give the universe the baton, the universe then goes and sends you then the next stepping stone, and you go, okay, now I step back in again and take the action when the next thing occurs, okay? So think about your actions, and then after that, you can think again about other types of actions. So when you've done that, think, okay, and I'm sitting around twiddling my thumbs and I'm starting to wonder where my stuff is. You know, I've just done this subliminal, where's my stuff? What am I going to do? Get other things like on that list, okay? They can be more masculine energy things. It could be tidying your bedroom. It could be like doing your washing, just these kind of things. Like, I love doing that. I love having a day, like if I need to surrender, just having a day where I just blitz my house. And also at the end of it, I feel really accomplished and I have a really nice clean and tidy house at the end of it. So winner chicken dinner. It's all about you being able to shift your focus away from that thing that you're obsessing about. So you can do those types of activities, and then you want to be looking at the activities that really nurture you, that make you feel really good. That could be calling a friend. It could be like going to the cinema. It could be doing some drawing or playing an instrument if you do that. Whatever it is, like something that allows you to be fully present in the energy of fun, joy, or creativity. Especially creativity, because manifestation is the energy of creation. It is bringing something into form. And whenever you are doing something like that, you are literally using manifesting energy. If you've got an activity, a hobby that you can be fully present with, where time just flies, you're not worrying about anything. You're not thinking about where's this or where's that. You're just being completely present with that and allowing universal energy to flow through you. So think about that, okay, guys? Actions to take that support your intention. You can split it into 3. Actions to take that support your intention. Actions to take that just keep you, busy and you're getting other things done. And then actions to take that support your joy. They make you feel fun, nurtured, creative, loved, etc., etc. And then in the 3rd column, you want to put down universe to do, okay? This is the stuff that you need to say, and now I give it to you, universe, okay? So if you're waiting for a text message, you could say, again, always in present tense, thank you for my text message from so-and-so. I feel so relieved, so excited, so grateful, whatever it is whatever the feeling is that you are looking to feel from receiving that communication. It's just an example. Or thank you for whatever element of your appearance it is that you're changing, and how that makes you feel. Thank you for sending me new customers or unexpected money. It allows me to buy Christmas presents or whatever it is that you're using that money for. So think about that. What is the universe sending to you? And how you can then use it, how it's going to make you feel, what the ongoing impact of receiving that is for you, okay? Sometimes with this column, don't always think about like the end journey. Like say, for example, you wanted to become like, an award-winning, Oscar-winning actor or actress, okay? Most actors and actresses have to go through other roles before they get noticed. This is all about enjoying the journey, loving the journey, relishing it. It's a delicious experience being human, going through all of these things, learning, growing, allowing the universe to prepare you for bigger levels, okay? You can ask for like the next believable stepping stone in the universe to do column. If you feel like what you're asking for feels too big, a little bit like, oh my gosh, just ask for what is the next believable step for you. I think I said this on the previous video, like you can dream as big as you want, but it's okay to just say, look, I'm going to build on my belief system and allow the universe to show me step by step so that I can build my faith and increase what it is that I'm asking for. This exercise is so powerful because it's all about how you choose to move forward and how you choose to shift your focus and shift your energy. Sitting around with nothing to do just opens up those thoughts of like, where's my stuff, having doubts, all of these types of things. So it is important to say, I'm going to choose to feel good in the present, even in the absence of what I'm asking for. This is what law of attraction's responding to, is that choosing to feel good, even though you haven't got what it is you asked for yet. Because If you're saying I'll only feel good when, you just hold yourself in a place of limitation, in a place of lack. So it is very important to find ways to feel good now, to match the vibrations that you want, the frequencies that you want, the feelings that you want, and the rest will follow. And this again comes back to law of assumption, that actually when you know that you're worthy of feeling good now, or when you assume and you know that the universe has got your back, which is where that first column comes in, when you know, like you know, then there is a lot less room for doubt. There is a lot less frustration, and there is a lot more peace and ability to move forward. If you do this exercise and you do it regularly and you start to implement these practices in your life, you may not get to that place of effort, of I'm done, of I'm like so tired and exhausted. We don't really want you to get to that place. You know, that is the kind of like the bottom line of like, I've been pushing so hard and building up so much resistance that I just can't do this anymore, and I end up feeling burnt out about this manifestation. But when you get there, it's almost like you hit a rock bottom and then you bounce back up, because you just surrender and you say, I can't do it anymore. But I hope that exercise really serves you in letting go, in detaching, in shifting your focus, which is what it's all about. But what I will also say is start to develop an awareness of where your energy's at. Like, are you pushing? Are you doing another manifestation exercise? Are you kind of like banging this drum of like, I'm trying to make something happen? Because when you have done a manifestation exercise, the universe got it the first time. The best analogy is that you place your order on a popular website like Amazon and you just go, it's done. I don't need to be thinking, did that go through? Like, did Jeffrey Bezos get my order? Of course he did. He got your order and now it's being shipped up, and you just get on with your life. You don't sit there staring out of the window going like, where's my order? Where's my order? So it's exactly the same with the universe. So if you find yourself going, that didn't work, I need to do this instead, or I need to do this, back off. Like, it's time to just step away, go into those feel-good activities, come back to what you know. Other times the universe has blessed you, before you start trying manifestation exercises again. And don't be afraid to put your phone away, guys. Like, your phone, like I say, big distraction, big thing to keep checking and refreshing. Like, I put my phone away sometimes. You know, if I feel like I'm waiting for a very important communication, just put it away so that you can be fully present with something else. That universe to-do list has worked for me so many times. I've done it where I've put messages on there, like, you know, people paying me, parcels that have gone missing, showing up, money that I've been waiting for like 9 months coming in the next day after like writing it. It really is powerful stuff. And just my final example of like when I really had to go into like the effort method was after my dog died. I got really desperate and I really wanted another dog so badly. I was really pushing it. It just wasn't working out. Like, nothing I did was working out. Like, there's a whole other story, but yeah, basically like the universe just kept blocking me, and I just felt it going like, not now, not now. Like, your intention is set, but not now. And then 5 months to the day after my dog passed away, I got a message from someone who'd taken one of her puppies 7 years earlier. So I never ever dreamed that I would get this message ever. Like, you know, 7 years down the line, you just do not expect this. And she said, this week, she said, we are expecting puppies of our own. Complete accident, blah, blah, blah. And I just couldn't believe it. Like, I just never ever thought that that would ever happen. So Bodhi is over there. Maybe you'll meet him another day. But Bodhi was my puppy that I got. She gave him to me for so cheap. Like, in lockdown here in England, dogs cost a fortune, an absolute fortune. And I understand why, because they didn't want people just buying them willy-nilly. But oh my goodness, like, I got Bodhi. I wanted a girl. The litter was all boys. So I went, okay, well, I'm certainly still not going to say no, because to have my dog's grandchild like meant the world to me. It's like so precious. So I got him, and then about I think like 9 months later, they sent me a message and they said there's been another accident it was, and they said there's more puppies on the way. And I said, listen, I said, if you get a girl in this litter, I said I'd really like a girl. And that's where Daphne comes in. So again, I was blessed with my 2 dogs' grandchildren for like 2 dogs for less than the price of 1 dog. It was just so beautiful. Like, I can't explain like how special that is to me. Somebody like on my channel said that I was crazy. Like they were like, you just bought a dog. I was like, I didn't just buy a dog. I could have done that. I tried to do that and the universe kept stopping me. And instead I got this incredible like serendipitous, I can never say that word, miracle with these 2 babies. If you feel as well like the universe is like kind of like saying no, like you have to trust the timing, okay? Trust what's happening and allow that unfolding. I will do more videos on this topic, guys, because it's such a big one and there's so much that can be delivered on it. But I hope this has helped you, sending you lots of love, lots of miracles, lots and lots of results for whatever it is that you are asking for. And I will see you all soon. Take care, guys. Bye.